Honda Civic Type R, the airing of grievances. Here's my chronologically challenged and therefore completely illogical, biggest problem with this sporky little Econo Psycho that is the Honda Civic Type R. Why didn't Honda put this engine, transmission and suspension into the beautifully sculpted CRZ? Yes, that's like asking why didn't Ford put the Camry V8 into the Model T? I know. The CRZ, as you may recall, though it'd be understandable if you didn't, was Honda's sensible two-seat hybrid of which it sold maybe about 4 or 5 total in the 5 years it was on the market here. The body of the CRZ was the perfect descendant of the beloved CRXC. I know, CRZ production ended 2 years ago. But a guy can dream, can't he? Maybe this could be an engine swap project. The Type R's engine is available as a crate motor, after all. We'll need a donor CRZ, a donor Type R engine, and a bunch of other things that begin with donor. Who's in? But on to the Type R. My biggest problem with this otherwise explosive traffic squirter is ... well, there are a few. Maybe I should start with the good things then move to my personal peeves. 306 horsepower. How can you not love 306 horsepower in a car that weighs 3,117 pounds? All routed through a fun 6-speed manual and thence to a limited slip differential. Honda's dual-axis front strut system even eliminates torque steer, though I wonder how much the limited slip diff helps with the torque steer. It's practical, since it seats 4, though why didn't they make it a 5-seater? Oops, that's a complaint and this is the good parts. The handling is superbly fun. I took a Type R up Angeles Crest Highway one day and didn't want to come down. Yes, the low tire pressure warning light was on the whole time, but I stopped at a gas station before going up and set the pressures to their correct amounts. It tracks through corners like a needle on your favorite vinyl record. The shifts are each met with an automatic blip of the throttle, courtesy of Honda's standard automatic rev matching, part of the electronics package that helps make the most out of the whole driving experience. You can switch between 3 drive modes, Comfort, Sport and Plus R. The drive modes are just the electric power steering, throttle, rev matching and the adaptive dampers. Even in Comfort mode the Type R is sportier than any Civic we've ever had on our shores. It makes even boring suburban commuting fun. It challenges you to enjoy the drive instead of merely tolerating it. It involves you in the whole experience. Suddenly you are living life instead of merely enduring it. It's a life-changing experience. But I must list a few irritants. They tell me that all those boy racer flaps, flicks and canards are necessary to keep the Type R on the ground at its maximum speed of 169 miles per hour or so. Well, okay, I don't want to fly anywhere, but they're just too much, man. I'm not 15 anymore and haven't been for ... well, for a while. Surely there's got to be a way to achieve aerodynamic neutrality without add-on pieces? Why put this powertrain and suspension in such a big, bulbous body? Isn't there something in the product mix that looks less like a winged orca? I go back to my CRZ swap argument. Yes, it's more practical this way, but really, some buyers are willing to give up practicality in the name of performance. Why not add all-wheel drive? Every competitor from the Focus RS on down has that, the Golf R, the WRX SDI, the Focus RS. Those other manufacturers justify AWD, why couldn't Honda? Though, with torque steer removed from the equation, and with very few owners actually rallying their Types R in the dirt and snow, maybe front-wheel drive is fine. But what about the aluminum shifter knob? It's either too cold or way too hot, never just right. And ... I guess that's all. I guess I didn't really have that much to complain about. Maybe we should all rejoice at the arrival and continued sale of the mighty Type R. Okay, that's the plan. All hail Honda. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.